Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer. I share with you my healing journey. I do this so you get an insight into what it feels like and looks like for a person healing from narcissistic abuse. The first reason, and I find that this one is a very compelling reason, which keeps me steadfast on my healing journey. My inner child, the little me that lived in that unsafe, abusive home, still believed in a bright future. And she still believes in that bright future. I wake up every morning for this little one. I keep fighting for this little Jennifer. My inner child never stops hoping and dreaming. She's full of life and wisdom. I wake up every morning for her. I have to the good fight for her. Growing up, she was so resilient and she was put through so many tests and trials, but she was always full of faith. While living that horrible childhood, she always knew that she was made for a better and a brighter tomorrow. It will be unfair on my part to have grown up and just give up on healing. All the surviving that I had to do as a little girl will be in vain if I just give up and I do not work towards my best version. So this is my first reason and a very compelling reason which keeps me on my healing journey, and it never allows me to give up. If you are on your healing journey and you are healing from narcissistic abuse, I ask you this. How many times did you tell yourself growing up in an abusive home that you are going to have a beautiful life? Did you ever have any doubt about it? I'm sure you did not, because this is what little children are like. They are positive and they always believe in the best. And if you grew up in that home and you believed in the best that could happen to you, then it will be really unfair on your part to have just grown up and stop working towards whatever it is that you need to be working towards. It will be unfair if you give up on the hopes, dreams, and aspirations of the little you, your inner child. So I ask you to have a sit down and have a listen for what your inner child has to say. While it may say very many sad things, it will also speak to you about the expectations, the dreams, and the aspirations it has. I urge you to listen to it and see how you feel. The second reason which keeps me on my healing journey, which never allows me to give up, is I always wanted a life experience, a certain life experience which I was not able to offer myself simply because I was not healed and I was not ready for it. Now, as I'm healing, I always ask myself, what do I want from this life? Even though I've been through so much, what do I want from this life? As a person, I still want to experience many things. Becoming a painter, learning languages, art, design, poetry, astronomy, philosophy, theosophy, religion, science, spirituality. I have an endless list of the things I want to learn, the books I want to read, and the knowledge I want to have. I know that as I keep healing, the experiences that I have will be on a completely different level. It will make a universe of a difference. This is a good reason to heal. And when I think about all the things I want to experience in this life, it helps me to keep going on my journey no matter how hard it gets. Also, in addition to the experiences that I want to have, I also want to be able to define myself as a person, the quality of the human being that I am. If I'm able to be healthy, happy, and I prioritize my well-being, this is a life well lived, and this is the sort of person that I'm looking to be, who values herself and those around her, who lives by principles. And it takes time to build these things up and build yourself up to a point where you can start living life from that point. And it is only possible through healing. So when I ask myself, what do I want from this life? These are all the things I have to say to myself, which keeps me motivated to keep healing. The third reason I find gives me a lot of fuel to power up every morning. It gives me the energy to be patient on this journey. If you ask me, this reason is the holy grail of all reasons. It is the strongest reason. It gives me the wisdom to believe in things unseen, to keep my faith while I'm on this journey. I would like to think of myself who believes in revenge. If every action has an equal and opposite reaction, then my mother's abuse towards me has pushed me to become my best version. I don't care if this takes me my entire life to accomplish this. My abused childhood is my strongest why. I keep walking this path of healing. That I wake up every morning and I don't give up. The days I cannot walk, I crawl just to make sure that I never give up. Injustice is a great source of energy. It's a great fuel if you're driving in the right direction. Here, the right direction is becoming your best version. I have given you the 3 reasons which help me wake up in the morning and remind me to keep fighting and to keep on healing, no matter how hard it gets on this healing journey. Please let me know in the comments below how this talk has added value to what you already know and feel, or if it has given you some sort of an insight or made you think differently about something that has been on your mind while you are on your healing journey. Narcissistic abuse is an insidious kind of abuse. And I can understand if you feel confused and you don't know how to heal from it. It is always helpful to remind yourself and remember and give yourself good reasons as to why you need to heal and why you need to keep on walking this path of healing no matter how hard it gets. Thank you very much.